All right, ladies and gentlemen, your boy's on the job. Well, I told you guys I was gonna get to this skill point, so here it is. We're working on what I wanted to work on was put that gun nut mod in, you know what I mean? Max that joint, make sure I get the best mods for my guns, And then yeah, basically I'm working on strength, things of that nature. When I worked on strength, I added just a strong back, just to carry more stuff. And then I worked on my perception skills. I maxed that out. And then I worked on my rifle a little something. The locksmith, you already know how your boy did it. And then, concentrated fire, I used that. I also wanna, I wanna get to my sniping thing as well, like you know what I mean? Worked a little bit on endurance and charisma. These are where most of my points went to. I didn't really put much into these, you know what I'm saying? Just for the action points, I thought that was very important. I love having to use VATS most of the time, you know what I'm saying? And then yeah, so then I work on endurance and charisma. On my endurance I put lead belly, just one. I might add more points to that. Aqua boy. Once I get in that water I don't get no radiation, so I'm pretty happy with that. Local leader, you know what I mean? Trying to make sure that everybody in the town gets everything they need, and we're trying to work on my charisma as well. After I did this thing, this gun nut thing, I'm gonna definitely try to work on my charisma. You know what I'm saying? Like, just want to show you guys what I'm working on. You know what I mean? That's all. Now we're gonna go to the molecular level, return to Virgil, and we're gonna figure out how we're gonna get into the institute, guys. So back at it like crack addicts. You already know, baby. It's your boy. Yeah, man. So everything's looking pretty good, man. Use a lot of my perception skills, like, lock picking, and you know what I'm saying? I like to use VATS a lot. Where's this thing? It's gotta be in there. I forgot about this radiation thing. We have to go, and we gotta stay outside for a second. Ah, I stepped out again. I always make this mistake when I hit this area because it kind of like faces me the other way. You know what I mean? My apologies, guys. Hate starting a video off like that. Okay, it's this way. Alright, Virgil, let's do it.
I'd see you again. You managed to get what you need?
I have the code.
Suppose I shouldn't be surprised. You did get rid of Kellogg after all. Not too much of a leap to take down a Courser. How'd you manage to get it decoded?
I've made some friends in the Commonwealth.
Better you than me. Face like this, I'm not gonna make too many friends. You're not the only one who's been busy. I did the best I could. From memory and things I've overheard through the years. Came up with some schematics for you. Wasn't easy. These hands are ridiculous. Fine motor skills have gone to shit. Here's the simple explanation. You need to build a device that will hijack the signal the Institute uses to teleport coursers, and send you instead. You know the craziest part of the design? That classical music station. That's the carrier signal for the relay. All the data's on harmonic frequencies. You've been hearing it all along. I want to be clear that this isn't my area of expertise. I was bioscience, not engineering or advanced systems or anything.
Bioscience? Advanced systems?
Divisions within the Institute. Specialized groups working on various projects. It'll make sense later. But if you can build this device and make use of that code, you should be able to override the signal from the Institute's relay. Can you? I mean, can you build it? You have people that can help. This is a lot for one person, even you.
This device, this'll get me into the Institute?
Yes, if built correctly. And please get it right. You have to make it in there for both our sakes. And don't you forget our agreement. I've helped you as best I can. If you make it in there, you find that serum. It's my only hope for ever being normal. So you find it. Now go on. Take these and get to work. You do whatever it takes. Call on whoever you know to help you.
Alright, man. Okay.
What the hell aroma is that?
Alright, so we need to ask somebody for help. This is what's going on in the later of the game, you know, the towards the ending of the game, you know what I mean? Okay, we need to get out of here before we get hit with rats bad. I'm definitely going to the Minutemen. That's going to be my ending of preference, you know what I mean? If you guys want, I can do all the endings. I could save it, you know what I mean? And then like do every single ending. But yeah, you know, just let me know in the comment section or something like that if you guys want. You know, I might just do it anyway. I'm not sure. It all depends how I feel and what I'm gonna jump on next. I think the Division is next, and I got a long way for that. So I might play like a little, you know, short game in between. You know what I'm saying? Put out some videos for you guys. Oh, and as far as the Yak videos go, I've been on, you know, having some little issues. But the Yak videos is coming soon, guys. I promise you guys, you know. I'm trying to make it happen. Alright, so we need to talk to probably this guy, you know, since we got a weapon, you know, since we got that upgrade, I wanna see what's up now.
I should have done more. I hope those raiders pay for what they've done.
$112. Not much of a difference there. Why can't I get this stuff here? You know what I'm saying? Oh, I need like what? Science. Well, I need to work on my science then, right guys? But it is what it is. It's hunting rifle. I really love this joint. Let's see what's going on here. Got that one. Long pull. Don't really make much of a difference. Alright, let's stop fooling around. Well, I'll get to this later on my spare time. So far, so good. Let's talk to him. No, we ain't talking to Valentine. Valentine. He can't help. It gotta be Sturgis. Has to be. Oh no, it's this dude.
What do you need, General?
Can you take a look at these schematics? A scientist named Virgil said they could get me inside the Institute.
The Institute? Why in the world would you want to mess around with them?
They kidnapped my son.
Damn. That's some bad business. Even for them. We'll give you whatever help we can. Don't worry about that. Now, assuming you could build this thing, what exactly does it do?
Did you know the Institute has a teleporter? They call it the molecular relay.
Teleportation? For real? Wow. That would explain a lot about how the Institute manages to operate. If anyone can make heads or tails of those plans, it'd be Sturgis. I haven't found anything yet that he couldn't build or fix.
Alright then. Minuteman, talk to Sturgis. I knew Sturgis was the guy. That's my guy. There you go, Sturge.
Preston thought you might be able to figure out these plans for me.
Sure thing. Let's see what you've got.
Here you go.
Wow, what a mess. Looks like encrypted RF transmissions. Okay, so that gets routed through... What the hell? Teleportation. This is some pretty crazy shit. You sure it's for real?
It's real. I got it from an ex-Institute scientist.
Seriously? I didn't know you could be an ex-Institute anything and still be breathing. Anyway, the eggheads never think about the nuts and bolts of actually making something work. But, looks like it's all here. Yeah, I'm gonna need some time to study this thing. The handwriting's pretty hard to make out. But, you can get started on what he calls a stabilized reflector platform. It'll need some pretty high-grade metals, but it's basically not that different than the lining of a jet engine or something like that.
Good work, Sturgis.
Well, don't thank me yet. I think I got the gist of it, but it's gonna take some time to work out the details of some of the hairier sections. Here's a list of what you'll need for the first piece. I'm pretty sure we've got all that at Sanctuary, if you want to build it there. While you're working on that, I'll get busy figuring out how to actually build the rest of this thing. Keep in mind, I can already see this is gonna take a crazy amount of juice. Like if you had a spare nuclear reactor handy, we could probably use it. And it's going to be big. So find a nice open building site with lots of power available.
I want to trade a few things.
I'm busy.
Alright, so we need to build now. Where we going now? You know what I mean? Because then they want me to hit the workshop. Yep. Okay, what do I need here? I got everything. So. There you go. We have everything. Whoop-bam! Same power grid as the beam emitter. Okay, so we have the darn thing. What we gotta do is build it. Where I'm gonna build this thing at? I got a couple open spots. You know what I mean? At least we got it. Where's the open spot? Right here, man. It's going down. We got it built, guys. Talk to Sturgis. That's my guy. You know your boy had all the utensils. I'm always yapping stuff, like, you know what I mean? Now you guys know, like, what in the world was Uptown grabbing all this time? You know, I'm always grabbing equipment, stuff like that, from everything, everywhere that I go.
Sturgis.
How's it going? Did you find a good spot to build your signal interceptor?
Yeah, ready to build the rest of it.
Good. I think I got a handle on this crazy contraption. At least as much as I can tell. Until we actually try to build it, here's a list of 3 things that may be harder to find. I think I'll be able to pull together everything else we're gonna need. I'll meet you over at the building site and see if we can actually make this thing work.
Okay, build beam emitter. So there's a bunch of things.
I'd better get started.
Okay, one thing to keep in mind while you're building this, it all needs to be wired together so all the pieces can talk to each other. I'll see you over at the building site. Good luck.
Alright, so basically I put it, where did I put it at? I thought it was here. It's over there. Okay, right here. So now I need to build the pieces together, right? Okay, need this relay dish and this optional. It's Not this in place of the reflector beam. Snapped it. In place of the reflector beam?